Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and in this video I wanted to give you a guide for the Boomtuar EX3 battle. Boomtuar is weak to magic ice and he has increased physical defense, so physical attacks are less effective on him, and technically you can encounter a sigil phase and you'll need to break 50 triangle sigils, so if you're unsure you could equip them, but if you have stronger DPS you won't need them. Other than that, Boomtuar is immune to attack debuffs and you can only debuff his magic defense, and he'll attack you only with magic attacks, so you might want to bring a healer with magic defense buffs. Also, if you are using any physical DPS, at the beginning of the battle the boss will cast darkness, so they will be temporarily unable to use AoB unless you bring an Esuna darkness to get rid of that status. Sephiroth is very much viable with his Magic Ice Arcanum set, but then we have Aerith, who is very good for every role, whether you want her as DPS, support or a hybrid in between. But if you have a strong Cloud or Tifa with their ice set, they will still do quite a lot of damage but might not be as strong as good ice magic. Then we have Lucia, Yuffie and Zack with ice debuffing weapons, which will also increase your DPS output. But personally I find Zack very good here, even though he is a physical ice debuffing DPS, he fits here well because he can debuff both ice and magic defense with both his weapons. And for support we have Aerith or Matt, most ideal, both with magic defense buffing weapons, but I'm using Zack, Seth and Matt, with Zack being my debuffer, Sephiroth being DPS and Matt's a healer. I have Matt with Gear Voucher outfit and Gigantic Shield in limit slot, but you can use any other limit or summon you'd like. Syringe and main weapon slot for magic defense buffs, but Matt also has Core Defender as the alternative. And in secondary slot I could recommend Stingray to debuff magic defense, or Absolute Royal if you like to do some ice DPS with Matt. Then I have Cure and All Cure Materia slot, Esuna Darkness for Zack, and a Triangle Soldier just in case. In sub-equipment slots, Matt has 2 healing weapons with both debuff extensions, so he has 13.3 HP and 2.5 heals. Then I have Zack with Gear Voucher outfit and Apocalypse, Pressure Ridge for ice debuff and DPS, and then Arc Sword for magic defense debuff and just a Triangle Sigil. And in sub-equipment slots I have weapons for HP and P attack, both with both debuff extensions, so Zack has 10.5 HP and 3.5 P attack. Lastly I have Sephiroth with Ice Arcanum outfit, Shiva and Edged Wings for ice DPS and only a Triangle Sigil. And in sub-equipment slot I only have the free event weapon with magic attack and ice buoyancy, so he has 7.8 HP and 2.8 magic attack. Boomtuar is a relatively simple battle. At the beginning he would just ignite, which will increase his magic attack and ice resistance, but we can quickly counter that with Zack to debuff it. And he will summon his first set of bombs, which I recommend you should take care of them manually, because if you leave them for too long they will eventually explode, and if they get to explode it'll be an instant kill for you and you'll just have to retry. And no, you will not get your Shiva limit break ready in time, so just at some point take care of them manually so you also don't take too much damage from them. And now we can focus on Boomtuar. And with Zack, when you get enough ADB or with any of your debuffing characters, do both debuffs, so magic defense and ice resistance are both down with highest potency or you are able to. And this dazzling display is fine, it will not hurt you too much, just buff your magic defense and deplete this ice bar. It will not do too much damage, so that's fine. And here Powerless is that short period of time where Boomtuar is stunned and his defenses are lowered, so he takes a lot more damage. So ideally we'll get Shiva ready in time and then just do most damage with her. But I'll just quickly wait for this debuff to replenish it, renew it, and then just hit Diamond Dust. Yeah, Boomtuar is going to do another reignite, so another magic attack increase, but that's fine. And also ice resistance increase, but he was already debuffed, so he just nullify it. But this attack is pretty much the same thing, so dazzling display here, and it will not hurt us too much. Just make sure that your magic defense is buffed for this, and just continue doing DPS. If at this point you still haven't defeated him and he still has around this amount of HP left, then you will encounter the triangle sigil phase. If not, then most likely you have skipped it. It's 50 sigils, but it's fine. It's a long phase, so you don't need any triangle sigil boosts for this. But also, I think I mentioned earlier, if you have a physical DPS character, you might want to bring Asuna Darkness for here. Or if you have the sigils that are physical, so blows, just in case you might want to bring Darkness for that. If not, just use magic sigils. And soon Boomtuar might summon another set of bombs, but it'll be fine because we have Shiva ready, so we don't have to take care of them manually. Just wait for them to appear for this HP bar and then just hit your summons and they'll be instantly dead. And just continue doing DPS. And that's pretty much the whole battle. It's relatively simple, just keep your magic defense up and try to keep your debuffs up to increase your damage output and just continue doing DPS. It's very simple mechanics, so I hope you found this guide helpful and thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.